come around and rock it.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Word up, word up. You know I come.
Put them together for Setoiyo.
Guys, how you guys doing, man? Clap it up for yourselves being out tonight. Yes, good for you. You guys joke bad. It's here. I'm rocking the pink. Feel good. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. No, they say, yo, you guys show tonight. I'm like, yo, what time is the show? He's like, it's 10. I was like, I'm gonna get drunk. I'm gonna do it. I'm happy to be out here. This is good. Like all this folded arms, we're gonna fix that later in a bit. I'm gonna get you. But no, it's cool, man. Thank you so much for being here. If any of you call me Carlton, I will fucking kill you. But clean the palate. Okay. Sometimes your laughter stinks. There's a black man in the black. He laughed way too loud. He laughed. I saw all them pearly whites, and now I am wounded. Do you understand? Do you see it? Do you see how it happens? Oh, guys. Woo! I will never be rid of that. It's cool, man. I like this, man. This is good. Like Philly does cool shit, man. I'm not from here. I'm not from Philadelphia. I was actually raised in Columbus, Ohio. And I made the choice 6 years ago to come out here, because like the old saying goes, your life is short, so you move to Philadelphia and you make it fucking shorter, right? Like, you do like Kesha says, and you die young. I didn't have hypertension 3 years ago. Now I can't have red meat. None of this is fair. But it's dope. I've seen a lot of Philadelphia, but 2018 has been so swag for Philly, dude. Like, it's like good things happening. Like, the Phillies are like, okay, you know, they're third right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we trust the process. They made the run. And in February, the Eagles went and won the Super Bowl. Like, and it's amazing shit because, yeah, y'all defeated New England. Like, be very happy about that forever. I can safely say for the last 4 months, I have never seen you motherfuckers this nice, ever. Like, you don't see yourselves still, you don't. You think you're back to normal. You're not back to normal. I tell you about you. You guys have been doing incredible stuff. You're holding open doors, you're saying hello, you're shaking hands. It's all very fucking weird. And I live in Center City. So when y'all won the Super Bowl, I got really excited, and I ran out to Broad Street because I wanted to take in the energy. And I saw things I had never seen before. I saw men crying in front of other men. You know what I'm saying? I saw women hug men they didn't know, and that was stressful. But then there's a particularly powerful moment where I turned around and I saw a cop, and we made eye contact, and he had tears streaming down his face. And he stuck his hand out, and he was like, Eagles, bro. And I was like, that's entrapment. No. You won't get me that way. No. You must work harder. No. Watch the body cam off. No, don't do it. I talked to a coworker the next day about that, and he was like, yo, man, I can't believe it. You were out in that? And I was like, yeah, man, I was out in that. And he was like, yo, when did you know that it was time to go home? And I was like, when I saw white men perfectly reciting Meek Mill lyrics. I was like, oh, no. Oh, my God. They know all the words to dreams and nightmares. It's the witching hour. You know what I'm saying? A white dude eating shit, that's not a problem. That's just being a Philadelphian. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, I see white boys. They see me running through my I'm like, nope. That's all scary. That is all terrifying. But originally, I come from what we now call a shithole country. It's called America. Thank you. But my family's Nigerian. My family is Nigerian. They came here in the 70s, had me in the 80s. I'm actually the first person in my entire family to be born in the United States of America, which means I'm the fucking Lion King. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Simba is I. But recently, my 30-year-old cousin chose to move from Lagos, Nigeria to Columbus, Ohio in November, and she's been having a terrible time. She's not having fun at all, but I try to tell her not to come here. It's her fault. I try to tell her, like, look, cousin, you ain't about this American life. Don't come here. You're not ready for this. And she got really belligerent with me, and she was like, you know what, cousin? You think I can't handle America because of racism and Trump. And I was like, no, Cindy, I don't think you can handle America because you've never experienced winter before. Do you understand? Right? You don't have seasons where you go. You're worried about racism. The flu almost killed me. Every year, the flu takes me out. It die every time. I'm 33 years old, and I turned 33, and I went to the bar, and there's a bartender, she carded me, and she looked at my ID, and she's like, you know, you don't look 33, and I was like, shit, I'm black, I better not, please. Okay? Let's respect one another now. I like being in my 30s. It's actually not that bad, but certain things change. You gotta get used to, right? Like, I can't run quite as fast as I used to. I can't jump quite as high. Yo, I can no longer masturbate using just my imagination. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a young man's game, okay? That was 15-year-old Setoiyo. That was a good kid. Quick, some would say even. You know? I tried to masturbate the other day using just my mind. I damn near passed out of heat exhaustion. This is the hardest thing I ever had. I was nasty boy. I was nasty boy. I was nasty boy. I was nasty. I had fantasies. I used to have fantasies about black, white, Latin, and Asian women that were naked and consenting. Freak John, me, right here. You know what I'm saying? Now I got fantasies where like the PPA will write me a handwritten apology letter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I get a Pico bill that lets me know that I have a $7 credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what really gets my blood going. It's hard. I don't understand a lot of things. I think especially as I get older, you try to understand women and what women go through. And recently, my 22-year-old cousin came to visit me in Philadelphia, and I love her a whole lot. I helped raise her. I remember changing her diapers. She's a fantastic human being. And she came to visit me, and we're having a great time. It was amazing. We're having dinner, laughing, cutting it up, all this other stuff, and her phone buzzes. And she goes and she checks her phone, and she sighs really loud. And I was like, Emma, what's wrong? And she's like, cousin, look, hard dick right on the phone. Hard dick right on my cousin's phone. Hard dick on the phone. Hard dick. Long vein in the dick, too. Very long vein. Very, very long. It looked like a calligraphy S. You know what I'm saying? Like a lazy G. You know what I'm saying? It's very, like... I looked at the picture and I was like, well, that dick got 8 hours of sleep. That's what that dick is. That is a gallon of water a day dick. I've seen many erections in my time. You don't just be having that type of erection without proper water intake. She was like, cousin, I don't want this. And I was like, I don't want this. She's like, no, cousin, I am pissed off because I thought he was such a nice guy. And I was like, and that's how he gets you every time. So I don't understand unsolicited dick pics. I don't get it. Even being asked to send one is very stressful for a man in my position, okay? Woman doesn't know what my lighting situation is. That's tough, you know? One time I had this woman text me. She said, yeah, Setoiyo, let me see a picture of that big black dick. And I was like, madam, it's February. I don't want to do this. No. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. I did a show in New York recently, and after the show, I was at the bar, and I'm flirting with this older woman, very attractive, but we're just having fun flirting and talking, and out of nowhere, she's like, yeah, I like big dicks, and I was like, that's an escalation from 11 feet. And she's like, no, I like them like 13 inches or bigger, and I was like, respect. Like, what? Why? What the fuck for? Why? Why? Explain, say it. Why? Like a 13-inch penis. That is not a sexual organ. That is a melee weapon. You know what I'm saying? You assault motherfuckers with them things. It's damn near a superpower, okay? That's basically an X-Man. You know what I'm saying? He's about to fuck some dude. He drops trowel, and his thing is 13 inches. You don't have sex with him. You tell him to go into Camden. Do some real good for the community. Suit up. Become an X-Man. Fix it. Fix it. It's very hard. It's very difficult. You know, it's hard. I just thought, that's gross. But no, I noticed we live in like kind of weirdly politically tense times. And I think it's kind of stupid. But like, I was talking to a coworker, and I was like, hey man, how's your day going? And he was like, well, Trump's president, so you know how that goes. And I was like, you did not answer my question at all. And he's like, no man, I'm pissed off because there's no more great Americans. And I disagree. It's bullshit. There are great Americans everywhere. We just got to think about it a little bit differently, right? It's like Donald Trump may not be a great American. Jeff Sessions, he may not be a great American. MC Hammer may not be a great American. Like, guys, in my humble opinion, I believe that Ice-T is top 5, dead or alive, greatest American that has ever lived. I'm very disturbed that only the white men clapped. There were black men on the back. You did nothing. You didn't move. And that is an indictment on us. You see what you do to us. If Ice-T is not on your top 5 list, with all respect, fuck your list. It's a great American. Seriously, what other light-skinned black dude do you know who grew up with the name Tracy? become a pimp and a drug dealer in the 70s, not get killed or go to prison. Then in the 70s again, join the army, go AWOL, still not go to prison. Then in the 80s, start rapping, become very successful. Then in the late 80s, start a rock group called Body Count, drop a song that's called Cop Killer, that's an underground hit, get dropped by his label, and with all of America looking at him like, yeah, what the hell are you gonna do now, Ice-T? Ice-T was like, I'll become a cop on TV. I'm about to get this SVU Dick Wolf money. It was, my man has been putting up LeBron numbers for decades. Thank you so much for your time. Have a nice night.